Even though John was an apostle, he had known Jesus while he was on earth. He was overcome with wonder after seeing this incredible vision. Even the 3 years that John lived on the earth with Jesus did not adequately prepare him for the moment when Jesus appeared to him in his heavenly majesty. In that moment, John realized the divine power and majesty Jesus gave up while living on earth. Philippians 2:7, Amplified Bible. But emptied himself without renouncing or diminishing his deity, but only temporarily giving up the outward expression of divine equality and his rightful dignity, by assuming the form of a bondservant and being made in the likeness of men, he became completely human, but was without sin, being fully God and fully man. At this moment, John knew what a miracle it was that Jesus could shield his glory and authority while he walked this earth. Revelation 1:18. And the ever-living one, living in and beyond all time and space, I died, but see, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of absolute control and victory over death and of Hades, the realm of the dead. First, Jesus brought John some solace by touching him compassionately. Perhaps the touch of Jesus felt more familiar than the appearance of Jesus. Then Jesus said to John, "Do not be afraid." John had no reason to be afraid because he was in the presence of Jesus, who clearly identified himself to John with 3 titles. Jesus is the first and the last, the God of all eternity, Lord of eternity past and eternity future. Jesus is the one who lives, and was dead, and is alive forevermore. He possesses resurrection, credentials, and lives to never die again. The victory that Jesus achieved over sin and death was eternal. He didn't rise from the dead, just to die again. Jesus is the only one who possesses the key to Hades and death. Some believe that the devil has the authority of power to decide who lives and who dies. They are obviously mistaken, because only Jesus has the keys to Hades and death. Revelation 1:19. So write the things which you have seen in the vision, and the things which are now happening, and the things which will take place after these things. John is told to write about the past, present, and future. This means that Jesus asked John to write down everything he saw in his vision of the glorious heavenly Jesus. Jesus instructed John to write about the things that were happening in his day, namely the things that pertain to the 7 churches that were located in Asia. We also read, the things which will take place after this. This indicates that Jesus wanted John to report about the things that would occur after the things concerning the 7 churches, the things of the last days. In its original form, Revelation was known in ancient Greek as apocalypsis, apocalypse. The word means a revealing, an unveiling. The book of Revelation is the revelation of Jesus Christ in the sense that it belongs to him. He is the one doing the revealing. Jesus is the person the book tells us about. Why do we need a revelation of Jesus? The great fault of many professors is that Christ is to them a character upon paper, certainly more than a myth, but yet a person of the dim past, an historical personage who lives many years ago and did most admirable deeds, by the which we are saved, but who is far from being a living, present, bright reality. Spurgeon. We read, which God gave him to show his servants. This is a significant reason why God chose to reveal this information about Jesus Christ to humanity. He gave it to show his servants. God revealed this information so that it may be shared with others and not kept a secret. This is an apocalypse, a revelation, not apocrypha, something hidden. The book of Revelation is a book of predictive prophecy. It makes predictions about things that will take place in the future, or at least in the future relative to the period when it was written. Although not all prophecy may be considered predictive, it is abundantly evident that this prophetic text is. Some would say that we should not be concerned with prophecy, that it is a frivolous exercise. But if God was concerned enough to talk about it, we should be concerned enough to listen. Some tell us that what is yet future ought not to be examined into till after it has come to pass. I can hardly realize that this is seriously meant. Sice.